Good morning.
Morning, everyone.
How's it going? I'm talking to you.
Oh.
I mean, well, kind of. How's everybody doing?
This is too hot. I'm really excited.
I know. I'm pretending to drink it because it's like hot.
I'm really excited to have it though because it's really, really good tea.
We just made some tea out of my new $50 electric teapot made by Bella brand, which I love their stuff.
Yeah, usually they're really good.
But it totally leaks water. Not happy. And I got it on Amazon and I threw away the box. It does okay as soon as the tea's brewed, you pour your tea and then you dump the rest out, then it doesn't leak. But how annoying. It's really pretty.
It's really weird.
It's porcelain, so it's super heavy. Anywho, I hate when people say anywho. Why did I just do that?
Because you're nervous for some random reason.
Oh my gosh, so like, are we on? Are we recording?
Oh my god.
It is the time?
Yes, go.
One thing that we don't get is nervous, right?
I know. No, not really.
Have we mentioned that I was drama club president and Trysten was also very active in musical theater?
Mm-hmm. Repertory company, musical theater.
I was a dancer. Where you play guitar.
I play guitar. I was in ballroom.
We're like artsy.
Yeah. A little bit.
You know what though? I have a boyfriend who isn't. I mean, he's a musician. He's a drummer. We just bought a bass guitar. He wants to buy an electric guitar. I want to buy an acoustic. We have an electric keyboard downstairs, a Casio electric piano. But he's not into like musicals. He's not into Broadway. He's not.
Eric likes 4.
4 of them.
4 musicals.
Vaughn can tell when a song comes on if it's from a musical. He's like, what is this?
Oh.
What is this? Yeah, he's not into that, but that's okay. He's into dirt biking and I'm not. We have our stuff. But he is super supportive of yarn stuff.
Oh yeah, Eric is too. He's amazed that actually is doing anything. Eric still thinks we're funny for podcasting.
It's funny because a lot of people, even Vaughn was like, yeah, I'll support you dyeing yarn. And, I think that would be a fun little thing to do on the side. And I'll support your podcast. I mean, that would be fun for you to do a podcast. I think that would be fun for you to kind of talk about things. And now he's seeing our yarn and your yarn and my mom's yarn explode. Like we're selling a lot of yarn and dyeing a lot of yarn. He's like, whoa.
I'm sold out.
Yeah, you sold out.
I can't restock for like 3 weeks almost.
Yeah, they're out of yarn. Our company runs out of yarn. I have some. Yeah. I would love to loan her.
I know, but you have your own stuff going on.
I've got collaborations coming up that I have to use it for, dang it.
Yeah,
but I did order, and you're going to order some newer stuff for your shop. Mm-hmm. I ordered some sport weight, and I ordered 100% merino wool, and I can't remember if I ordered it in, it's not superwash, I don't think, but I don't remember if I ordered the lace weight or the sock. I don't remember, but anyway, I ordered some of that. Plus, I still have cashmere to dye on. I have sparkle to dye on, bulky, DK, worsted. I've got a lot of stuff I can do, but it's the sock yarn that everybody wants. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so welcome to the 11th cup.
The 11th?
11th cup.
Oh my god.
Oh, we are in sync.
Screenshot.
11th cups. I can't believe that. That's really cool. 11. We made it past 10, and I can't help it though when people say, I went back and started watching yours from the beginning. I'm like, oh, they're not.
You were getting your feet.
I mean, not that I don't think I was bad.
I don't think you were either.
The sound was different. We had an episode that the sound wasn't awesome. Oh. But I think we've improved over time. And I think that's how everybody's podcast.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And if not, then I don't want to watch them because that's not fair. I think everybody should have to start at the bottom and learn as they go, right?
Yeah.
That makes a good...
Definitely.
It makes you stronger. But I am Christy. Mm-hmm. I am the dyer behind Yarn Cafe Creations.
And I'm Trysten. I am the dyer behind Dragon Horde Yarn.
What's your Etsy shop though?
Fingers of Fury.
What do you put on your tags?
Dragon Horde Yarn.
She's so confusing.
Sorry guys.
Etsy
won't let me change it, and I already have like people comfortable using that, and I don't want to get rid of all my like customers not knowing where I am, and
yeah.
I feel bad, but I'm not changing my name to Fingers of Fury because Dragon Horde Yarn is awesome.
Yeah, you almost would have to open a new shop.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, which isn't a bad idea.
I don't want to do that.
Just. But okay, I am yarn _cafe creations on Instagram, and I'll let you too. On Ravelry, I still don't know if it's all one word or not. It's Yarn Cafe Creations, but we have a group. It's under the Girl in the Yarn Cafe, but I think we're going to change it to...
You better.
Did I already change it? I think I did change it to the Girls in the Yarn Cafe. Mm-hmm. And I have a Facebook page, which I don't go on Facebook a lot. I also have a Tumblr account, which I've got a ton of followers on Tumblr, but I don't really go on there.
I don't either.
What else? Ravelry. What else is there? Instagram, Etsy. Oh, my Etsy shop. Yarn Cafe Creations on Etsy. I almost forgot that one. Okay, you go.
Okay. On Instagram, I am at dragon_horde_yarn. And on Ravelry, I am JengaKnits. More confusion.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult.
I don't know. That one might be easier to change. I might just change that one.
Yeah. That might be. But welcome.
To number 11.
Number 11. We're so excited to be here. It's 11:35 Utah time. We got hit by another... We did it before noon. Yeah. We got hit by another winter storm this week. Pretty gnarly one.
Okay. It was 64 degrees.
On what day? Was it like last weekend?
It was like, yeah, it was like
Not
Friday.
very long ago.
And no, it was this week. It was like Monday.
Yeah, it was. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was like Monday or Tuesday, and it was super nice. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, just kidding. We're going to like give you a blizzard.
Our friend Amy from Periscoping Sisters, a podcast that she does with her sister Debbie, Amy's coming to visit a week from tomorrow.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
And I told her yesterday that we got, or a couple days ago, that we got a foot of snow up here in Heber. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh my gosh, am I going to have to fly into that on the airplane? I'm thinking, I looked ahead and it says it's going to just be raining. Yeah. But
it'll be fine. It should be fine next week. It should be sunny and rainy.
Sunny and rainy. Utah weather. But even, I just told her to bring some of her wraps, bring some winter wraps and make sure you don't wear flip-flops. Just in case.
I would bring a hoodie.
Well, but she's going to San Diego first, and even in San Diego, I don't know what the weather is right now, but I know they had a ton of
rain.
Unusual rain for a long time, and the weather there's been off and on. So anyway, we're excited next week.
I'm so excited. Are we podcasting again?
We might do a video with Amy. I'm actually going to move my Yarn Cafe room that we podcast in. I'm going to move it to our other spare room because we're getting our house ready to sell so we can move. And in fact, Vaughn has been remodeling last night and today our staircase, and it's going to be cool.
He's getting it done.
He is getting it done, and I tell you, it stressed me out at first because that's just my personality.
Well, I remember, after we talked before, I remember the last time you moved, all of that happened for you then?
Well, you know what? When I moved before, though, it was I don't remember why I made that decision to do it so fast. Oh, because I was waiting for Marche to find a place to live. She was moving out. She had graduated. It was September, and she wanted to get her own place. And
I don't want to forget this.
She got her place, and so I thought, well, why I can give a month notice. Why have to pay another month's rent here when I can move? So
maybe not your best moment.
We had lived there for 8 years. Me, Marche, Alaska. Accumulate. Yeah, and we accumulated it wasn't even, well, it kind of was junk underneath in our storage area, but as far as the house goes, I've never been a trinket keeper.
Eric is
he? Even clothing, I do have a lot of clothes, but I also don't have a problem purging them. But I wear all my clothes. I wear what I have mostly, and if I don't, I do get rid of it. But the move was awful. I just didn't have a ton of help because it was happening so fast.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean help packing boxes. I mean Vaughn didn't have anybody to help him move the big furniture. My ex-husband. Your dad came over though.
Yeah,
he and I are still friends, but he came over and helped Vaughn move the furniture.
I'm always really when I'm talking to my girls, I'm always saying, divorced people can be friends. I feel like my parents have a better relationship now than they did when they were married.
And it's not like we talk all the time, but when we do, it's just normal.
But it's healthy.
If he has a birthday party for our grandson at his house, I come and Vaughn comes and he stands around and talks to Vaughn about stuff. It's just no big deal.
Yeah.
And it wasn't always that way. In the very beginning, it was a little more touchy, but it was never bad. It was never... Well, we may have had a couple of arguments, but we really, really tried hard. So I guess what I'm saying is we actually...
Your mailbox?
My mailbox? I don't even remember anything about my mailbox. Oh. better not tell me. No, but we actually tried hard to get along.
Yeah, I know.
After probably the first year of being divorced.
Yeah.
But we tried to get along, and we still had rough moments. I know how hard that was to do, and I really feel for the children of people who aren't trying.
Yeah.
To get along, because it's not easy. But anyway, we remained friends. We consulted each other when you guys were younger about different rules, about decisions. We really did try to do that. But anyway, so how was your week?
It was good. It was stressful. I as you know, Christy.
Yes.
Which I have to call you now.
Yes. Why? Why do you have to call me that now?
I quit my job at the residential treatment center, which I'm really, really sad about, but I needed to not work there for a little while. Because I plan on going back as a therapist one day. And then because... If you drop that, you're going to...
I'm just moving our microphone. I'm sorry. I just felt like it was way too far back. Okay.
So I plan on going back as a therapist one day and interning and all the things. But I needed to get away from it for a while for personal reasons. And so I'm working with my mom now in her department.
I hired her.
Yay!
Which isn't a normal thing at my work.
Yeah.
I mean...
We got special permission because I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Well, and my department's very isolated from the rest of the clinics. So we're in our own department. But...
Yeah, so I call you Christy now.
Yes, which you'll have to get used to.
Yeah, I know.
But working at a residential treatment center, it takes its toll on you.
Yeah, and I think, like... The main thing is I never had anxiety issues before I started working there, and now I do. And it's because, like, I found I do put my heart and soul into everything that I'm doing. And, like, my girls and the staff through me, like, what we call transition. But it's like a graduation from the program, but only the girls have them. But they did one for me yesterday at work, which
so sweet.
was so sad. And I love them, and it was hard, but as they were talking about, like, things that I do for them and stuff, and I'm just like, no wonder I'm so anxious, because they're not asking me to do these things, I'm just doing them because, like, that's my personality, and I love service, and so being there longer, I'm sure will give me, like, ulcers, because I already have, like, other stomach things going on with it, and like, I've flunked classes before because I was focusing way too much on my work. So this will be a good break because I plan on going to my master's program. Like, I'm meeting with the people soon. And I'm going to be in my last semester for my bachelor's here in the summer. So I just kind of need a different kind of anxiety than what I'm working with right now.
Well, I was talking to the therapist at your work, Shara.
Oh, Shara.
About that. And I was telling her, I said... You know, you and I, as therapists, we are trained. And it's not even so much the training. It's when we're working with girls or when we're working with clients, we're thinking from a different part of our brain. Yeah. We're not thinking in terms of, like, this kid is so sweet and I care so much about her and, hey, honey, it's not, we don't have that kind of relationship with clients. It's not we don't have a personal relationship with our clients. So we can look from the outside and go, what would help this person? Okay, they just said that. I wonder what that means. How can I challenge them? For you guys become friends with these girls. Like,
there's still that boundary.
There is a boundary, but there's guys are
relationship.
Like, you have a friendship with them and you can do things and talk to them about things that therapists, it would be a boundary crossing. Yeah. We can't be Facebook friends with our clients. We can't, go to the store with them and take them on outings. And
yeah.
We
do. Therapists go to certain things.
They do. I know that
residential is
a
little different.
A little bit different.
But the thing that, like, you're like, you were saying before, like, it's hard because you guys don't have, like, all the training, all the schooling that we do for this stuff. At the end of my 2.5 years, like...
You've learned a lot.
Yeah.
You have learned a lot.
You learn how to think from that different part of your brain with, like, instead of, oh, I want to comfort you, it's like, what pattern is this? What does it tie back into the family system? Like, what's going on here? What's the bigger picture? It's more about, like, the population of girls and, like, what's going on as well individually for them. So,
you do.
Like, you get to that point, and my boss is so funny. My ex-boss, because my last day was yesterday, she's like, yeah, you're finally healthy enough to leave. I'm like, yeah,
that's so cool because you
sounds
probably
about right.
You kind of go through the therapy with them.
Yeah, because when you're in an environment like that, like you do learn. You can't help but learn. I think that job probably like
you have to. You wouldn't survive it.
Yeah,
that's a tough atmosphere.
But that job like helped my marriage a ton, helped my relationships in my regular life, like helped me learn how to problem solve, work with people, working within a team. Like I'm so glad I learned about
you. Yeah. Like you learned about you.
Learned about all my personal insecurities, all my issues, and all my power.
Not all of them. You'll learn more.
So, but that was my week.
We learn a lot more about our issues through as being a therapist and going through school and dealing with people around you. But I'm happy to have you on board at our work.
I'm excited. I get my own office.
Yep, we got to paint that this week and get that ready. And anyway, that's exciting. So that's how my week was. I went to a lot of meetings this week and did a lot of yarn dyeing this week. Yeah, and so as we're getting started here, we wanted to kind of talk about some cool things that happened for our podcast.
Yeah.
You guys came through, and we appreciate you. We wanted to hit 1,000 followers, and some people don't care about followers, and I don't want to say we base our worth or anything on our followers, but it kind of is a gauge to tell you if you're doing well or not. If you're we want to give you what you want. Really. Yeah. But we kind of want to.
It's also for us.
Yeah, we kind of want to do what we want to, but we don't want to offend people, and we want to be enjoyable, and that's important. That is what drives us, I think, and feeds us. Yeah. Is knowing that you're enjoying what we're doing. Otherwise, what's the point? I can do a video journal and talk to myself all day long if I really.
And then like look at it and be like, I'm so funny. Why doesn't anyone think I'm funny?
And we do like to entertain. Trysten and I are both entertainers. Yeah. We enjoy entertaining, and so it was exciting to see it hit the 1,000 mark, and then we surpassed that.
I know, guys.
We hit like 1,150 or something, and that's super exciting for us. So we want to do a giveaway.
We're like texting each other all week. Do you see where we're at?
I know. It was super cool. So we want to do a giveaway to thank you guys, and if you're not a subscriber, that's okay too. You can still participate. Yes. So, I have a group on Ravelry, the Girl in the Yarn Cafe, and I think that's the name of the group. If not, it's Yarn Cafe Creations. I don't know. But I will put a thread on there, and what we decided that we want you to post about, because we are still new to pattern reading and working from patterns. So we want to know who your favorite designers are, pattern designers, knitting and crocheting, because we do both. Yeah. We can do both. And why? Like, why you like their patterns. What is it about this particular designer that makes it appealing to you?
Because in the future, I think we want to do a cowl coming up.
Yeah, we want to do a cowl.
Yeah. And so it'll be good to know, like, what you guys actually want to do with it. Like, what designers will be good to, like, start looking at. So we can all do something that we want to do instead of be like, oh, this looks fun.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, there are some that we all know about. Like Joji Locatelli and Stephen West, and you know, those are awesome. And if that's your favorite designer, then put him in the thread. That would be great. I always love to hear about newer awesome designers that maybe are unknown, that people don't know about, that their patterns are like not necessarily easy, but they're what do they call it? Like they're easy to navigate. You understand them. They've got all the abbreviations, and it makes sense to your brain. I have looked at patterns in the past that. I got one from Knit Picks a while back, and I don't know the designer, but I could not figure out. I got to a certain point, and I did not get what they were saying. I did not get it. It wasn't going to work. And I looked for notes, and it was a beautiful, beautiful pattern with a really intricate cable neck piece and everything, and I just didn't get it. So I would love to hear about your thoughts about designers and why you like them. And then I'll post that thread later today after we get the video done. And the prize, though, if you've watched before, you'll know that Nina from Give Me a Crown.
I love that bag.
Donated this really cool bag. Out of bags?
Out of that one. That's the one.
She has a large one like this, unless it's gone.
I love her large bags. I just need to start knitting a sweater so that I can fill the one that I have now.
So this is the prize, but I'm going to throw in a skein of this colorway.
Vaughn.
It's called Vaughn. It's on the fluffy sock base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's in grays, tans, and Grays and tans. Grays and tans.
I love that. I think that's so beachy.
It is. It's actually one of the colors is it's a sandy brown, and then there's like a tan, and there's a charcoaly color, but it's been pretty popular.
This reminds me of like Glass Beach.
Oregon. Those of you Oregonians, Glass Beach, Oregon.
I love that.
That's a cool place. So we will post that, and let's make a deadline. How about we'll draw for that in 2 weeks? We'll draw for it on
prior
to
the podcast.
We'll draw before the podcast?
Like the morning of. Last time I just feel like you were looking on it for like 10 minutes. I'm like...
I was thinking that same thing.
So maybe draw before.
I will draw before, so you don't have to put up with me.
Okay.
So draw in 2 weeks. I'm writing this down as if I'm going to refer to this later. I don't ever do that. So, okay. That's our 1,000 follower. Thank you for following us. We're going to give you some prizes.
Yay, so thank you guys.
We appreciate it. We only have one gift to give away, but it's a pretty dang good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And who knows, you might get some extra stuff in there. I gave Shauna last time some extra stuff.
Of course.
She got a sheep umbrella.
I thought that was for me.
I decided to not give it to you. No, I have more. Remember, I ordered like 6 of them.
I don't remember that you ordered 6 umbrellas.
I did. I ordered 6. One for me. Oh my God. I was going to give one away as a giveaway. And then I was going to put one in each of your girls' stockings.
And you did.
And I forgot to. So now I'm just going to give them away.
Okay.
Because, I think knitters will appreciate, you might get one, but knitters appreciate sheep.
Yeah, right. I really, really, really like alpacas. I like alpaca print stuff.
Those are cute too. I have my t-shirt, that says...
I know. Alpaca bag.
Alpaca bag. Looking for adventure. Alpaca bag. So we are now, we're trying to, anyway, we decided that it would be really cool to name our segments after coffee related. I'm trying not to do this anymore. I always go to name after coffee related. I always do that, and I like that.
But we finally figured out the names for these things.
I think we've gotten them down pat with some suggestions from you guys, which was so awesome. You. So last time we talked about one segment we did come up with last time called our newest brews. So our newest brews would be the things that we recently cast on. Mm-hmm. Don't you get yours?
I have nothing.
Okay, I'll get mine then. Okay. I talked last time about a test knit that I was doing for Haley.
Yes.
Overset, who is Hales B Handmade on Instagram. She's Hales B on Ravelry and Hales B Handmade
on Etsy.
Somewhere else.
Etsy.
Does she sell stuff on Etsy? Oh, I looked up in 3 places. Oh, and I even wrote it down. Christy, look at your paper. On Ravelry, she's Hales B. Yeah, Etsy and Instagram. You know what you're saying. And so I started that, and I talked about how I love bright colors, but I never really knit anything that I would wear to work and such, because it's bright colors and they're
you're not gonna get judged.
Bright colors are awesome for socks, but sometimes they don't
I'm quoting
attack me later. They can look juvenile on grown-up people's.
Yeah.
I'm saying. I mean, this is brightish, but it's not overly done. But
you're so juvenile.
I am juvenile too. Okay, I started it, and I have to say, Haley, I love this. This has been.
It looks so cool.
My hair is biting me.
Is this the one stitch you were telling me about?
Yes, this one incorporates German short rows. I have done other short rows before, and I don't know what the technical name of.
I don't even know what they are.
A short row makes it so that you can curve.
That's so cool.
You can make a curve, and you can't tell. Like, it's seamless, even though if you look like this is the end of the row, but I want to show you so that you can see the end of the row. It goes across. They go across, but you can't tell. It's not like at the end of the row.
I love
so it makes it so it's smooth. Yes, this is My Lucky Shawl is the name of it. It actually has clovers in it, which Haley, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I started knitting it. And they're hard to see in this color. Well, maybe you can probably see it.
You can see it.
Yeah. So when I block it, you'll be able to see it better.
I'm going to make one in green, I think.
Yeah, green would be really cool.
Like different shades of green.
And
50 shades of green.
You know which color, I think it's color C is the one that has the clovers.
Okay.
But I made it out of just my fingering weight, bright pink, bright blue, and then I'm using cashmere, my Happy Hippo.
What needles are you using?
These are my Hiya Sharps in a size 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, size 7, and I need to get the longer cord.
Yeah, you do.
But I've worked on this quite a bit. And you know what? A lot of things that I knit, I have to take apart 2 or 3 times. That's just, I'd expect it. This one, I have had to knit backwards on a couple of rows where I didn't count correctly. But other than that, it's been a really great, simple, easy to understand pattern. There's, I'm test knitting, so there's a bunch of people test knitting it, working together if there are any incorrect things written. But, I thought you were pulling it off my needle. I thought you were like pulling stitches off.
I'm that kind of person, Mom.
Oh my goodness. Heart attack.
You taught me well.
Heart attack.
I just didn't want it snagging. Yeah.
So, Haley, it's beautiful. I love it. I'm decided to just go with bright colors.
I love it.
My Lucky Shawl by Haley Overseth. I don't know when she's going to release it. We haven't gotten into that discussion. Probably when it's all done test knitted. But Haley, I'm working hard on it, I promise. And I'm trying to stagger it with other projects.
Yeah.
So that one I started this week. That was the only project I actually started.
Okay.
So that would be our newest brews.
What is our next segment called, Mother?
Next segment, we are doing a new segment that is not knitting related, but it kind of is. Yeah. We're doing Review a Brew, where every week we are going to try a new drink of some sort. Last week it was the blueberry pineapple something.
Not the pop.
It wasn't the pop, but we didn't know we were going to do a review. But anyway, if you were wondering, it's delicious. It's the blueberry pineapple from Tea.
I didn't like it as much. Personally.
Not as much as the pineapple on a pop.
I don't know how much I liked it. I really like this one though. What is this one called, Mother?
This one is a tea from Teavana, and it is called Raspberry Riot Lemon Mate, M-A-T-E, with a little thingamajigger on top.
Yeah.
So mate, something.
Mate, whatever.
Anyway.
Own it.
I don't know. Okay, what the ingredients are: apple pieces, hibiscus flower, rose hip peels, raspberries, green mate, lemongrass, rosebuds, natural flavor, and citric acid. We put a little bit of honey in it. Mm-hmm. It's good even without. Without honey, it's a little more tangy from the lemongrass. Yeah. But with honey, it's delicious. It's a very, you can smell the roses in it, and I can taste the rose.
Yeah, I can. Now that you said something, I'm just like, yeah, that is in there.
Highly recommend this one. Mm-hmm. So we will try to have a new one, because I've got a bunch downstairs that I bought when I
Yeah, and I'll bring some too.
We'll try that every time. So that's our review of brew. We give it, should we give it a ratings? Like
out of
1 to 5 cups? I think this one should get I think it's a 5 cup for me.
I really like it. 5 cup. I'm going to go buy it.
I think 5 cup would represent if we would buy it again.
Yeah, and I'm going to go buy it. So
it's a 5
for
cup.
Me.
I would say if you like fruity, then I say that's a 5 cup.
Awkwardly sit like this. I just need a stretch.
Are you trying to put your arm around me? Okay. So our next segment, which was formerly known as Finished Objects.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. is going to now be called The Last Drop. So
The Last Drop.
We are at the last drop when you finish off something. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your finished object this week?
Do you want to grab yours?
You look ashamed a little bit almost.
So I've been working on the Oive pattern.
The saga continues.
Amy Meeks. Again. And Amy's going to be so mad. But I took the one I was working on last time apart.
Why would she be mad?
Because she's like, I like it better than mine.
Oh, the skinny one?
Yeah, the skinny one. I'm like, thanks. But I took it apart. Oh my gosh, my necklace. Okay, so this little dude is not woven in, and I don't care.
Let me grab mine for comparison purposes.
Okay. Yours is so big. I know what I did wrong now, though. I made it too small. Well, but I know what I did with it.
Which we're looking for the positive spin on this. She did fewer rows between the lace sections. So, Amy, maybe a modification needs
I'll
to be made, or like an addition to if you want a shorter one.
Yeah,
like this way shorter.
Putting it on and stuff, like
it still looks adorable.
I love it. Like I'm still gonna I know Shara's gonna love it, so
I think it looks awesome.
And now I know what I did wrong. We finally narrowed it down after
you fixed
process of elimination.
There wasn't much else you could do. I know. Just saying.
So here's my oily shawl. I love it. I knit it on size 5 higher sharps.
We're loving the highs.
I know. And I used Yarn Cafe Creations Railcar for it. And I love how it turned out. I might make another one for me. I have enough yarn to
And when you block it, it'll be even a little more wide and fluffy. So
yeah, I'm excited.
So
this is my first last drop. And
do you have another one? I don't have any that I finished this week. Nothing's finito.
Oh, but okay. So one of my girls, she's so adorable. I can't say her name for legal purposes, but yesterday during my transition, she brought this up to me and I bawled.
But backstory. When Trysten started working at this residential treatment center, she went in and taught all these girls how to crochet.
And so it's been 2 years of every new girl that comes in, I teach them how to crochet and knit. And I'm not crying. I promise I'm not crying. Okay. Sorry.
I was like, is she going to burst into tears right now?
I'm like, this probably looks like I'm getting so emotional. But, so I taught them all how to knit and crochet. And when I first started, girls were like, oh, here you go. Here's this. And it's like a little granny square. I'm like, oh, thank you. That's so cute. But it's been a while since I taught, because they're just starting to teach each other now and, like, keeping the tradition alive between girls.
That's so cool.
I love it. And I left them almost all my yarn that I haven't used. It was, like, buckets.
I have more I want to donate.
Yeah, well,
some of my acrylics.
You can donate it there. I want to donate some to North Campus, I think.
Okay.
But so yesterday when it was during my transition, one of my girls brought me this.
Oh my gosh, it's a lamb.
Yeah, it's a little sheepy.
It's a little baby
sheep. She got the pattern book earlier this last week, and on Wednesday she's like, I'm going to make something. I'm like, oh, you should make a sheep. It's so cute. A sheep or a fox. And so she made me, like, by yesterday, this little sheep, and I think this is her first doll she's ever made, and I just burst into tears, and this is my favorite thing ever. I'm pretty sure she crocheted it, and it is made with Woolies Line brand yarn.
So cute.
I love it so much. So this is
so sweet.
Yeah, this is going somewhere very special. So made me sad and happy.
You can wear it in your bra.
I could.
Be close to your heart all the time.
I was thinking about making it into a cute thing to put into my office, but I already have so many things that I want to put in my office, so I'll have to see what happens.
Better get that office ready for you.
I know, right?
It's not quite ready.
They also gave me this like really, really cool giant crystal salt thing that you plug into the wall, and it's for like energy healing and Reiki and stuff, which is something that I've done in my past, and still occasionally do. Like, my girls made me a poster, and they're like, we had to put it in all colors because you see in color, and I'm like, yeah,
that's really cool.
So that's gonna be for my office too. That's more of like an energy base for like good vibes and stuff. So they're just so sweet.
That is sweet.
So those are my last drops.
We gotta get this right. It's gonna take a minute. I'll put it on the screen. But our next section
is it?
I wonder what's in this.
Yay! Oh my god.
Oh, we have stuff to open this week.
I've been waiting so long.
Okay, you have more than I do, so why don't you start?
Okay. Some of these are going to be for you, though, because I got enough for you. Yes. And one time I did not have my own scissors.
You did? You got stuff for me?
I got stuff to share with you.
Oh.
So, this is from Kelly Hyde.
Oh my gosh, I ordered from Kelly Hyde, too.
Did you? Open yours. Open them together.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were going to order from Kelly.
Wait, was this, I wrote it down. Where is
Kelly?
Is this Peggy Jane Fibers?
I don't know. It just says Kelly Hyde on the envelope.
Okay. Open it.
Oh my gosh, that's okay. Because last time we both were like, we want to order from some new dyers.
Well, Peggy, apparently Kelly, your yarn looks amazing. So
we both picked it. We didn't even talk about this. This was random.
Okay, hurry! I want to squish it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta navigate the scissors.
15% rule. You have to be 15% smarter than the object.
It
looks like you're not.
Mine are dollar store scissors. I gotta get some decent ones. I just don't want to cut stuff. Oh, I wonder if we order the same color.
I doubt it.
I doubt it because...
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Of course you pick these colors.
We totally ordered our personalities.
Oh my god.
I looked at that one.
Yeah, Peggy Jane Fibers. I looked at that one.
It's so funny. You guys,
Love
her
this.
card. I was going to see if her card was in here.
I think her card is in the bundle.
Kelly, a word of advice. You're getting a little fancy.
Yeah.
Getting a little fancy with your packaging. Some people I hear you just use Ziploc bagging. And it works just fine. This is really loud. Oh my
What is your colorway called? Okay. So here's Peggy Jane Fibers, her cute little card. I love these. They're like playing cardish stuff. So there's all of her information.
Mine's called Orchid.
On the back.
Mine is Orchid. Oh, look at that.
I love that. She did the speckling really well on these.
Oh, yeah. Making me look bad.
So this one is called Mint Chocolate.
I looked at that one, Trysten.
I know.
Seriously.
It's a pretty color.
So
here's all the speckling.
I'm undressing my yarn.
Oh, me too.
Let's undress our yarn.
It's naked.
It is no longer dressed. Oh, your speckling's amazing,
Oh my gosh.
Kelly.
I think I know what technique she uses. I don't use this technique, and bravo.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Oh, that is so pretty, guys.
Amazing.
This doesn't really look as green as it is.
Yeah, it's more aqua-y in real person. Aqua green, like sea foamy.
What are we doing wrong with the lights? Come on.
I don't know, but
I love
it is so.
Smells
I mean, this is like a total, like could be a total cowl because of its softness.
I originally bought this for my fade, but I don't know if I'm gonna make a fade.
Let's not say things like that.
Why?
Because that's just not appropriate.
Okay.
Because the fade is the thing. Like I'm doing it again. The thing. No, because it's a beautiful knit.
I know it's beautiful. I just don't know if I'm gonna do it.
You're afraid of it.
I'm terrified.
That's all it is you're just afraid.
Love this.
Oh, I love it. What am I gonna make?
Beautiful. So, Peggy Jane Fibers
Kelly
on
Hyde.
Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, these are beautiful. I'm so excited.
I know I saw her on Instagram though.
Yeah, I got these like right after almost our last podcast, and so I've been waiting really impatiently. I almost opened it.
She is in Vermont. I want to go to Vermont. What are you doing?
I'm playing with this.
You're inappropriately caressing that yarn.
Well, he's naked. So, and yours is unraveled.
Mine is giving me a hug right now.
A naked hug.
A naked hug. I undressed it and now I'm wearing it around my neck.
That sounds very Silency of the Lambsy.
Clarice. It's one of my favorite movies ever.
My.
Okay, I'm going to take it out now.
Thank you. I love it.
So
it's
beautiful.
So pretty.
So you guys should go check out her shop on Etsy. I mean, her speckling is divine.
Yeah.
I'm not as patient with my speckling. I'm not very patient with speckling. My speckling is more of like potion powder on top of my yarn. So pretty. Look what we get. I should open my little thing.
We got a coupon.
And see if she wrote thank you on mine.
She just wrote thank you on mine.
Probably.
Because she likes me. She likes me more. I'm going to go buy more for yarn then if we got that coupon.
So
I'm excited. I already love it.
Coupon on your receipt.
I'm excited.
So awesome. I love this. This is beautiful. I'm so impressed. Okay.
I'm opening this one.
Okay, you open one now while I look.
I need your scissors.
Thank you so much.
Okay, scissors. All right. I think this is the one that I've been waiting really impatiently for. That took a while to get here, and I'm so excited.
It looks bookish.
I wonder what it is.
I wonder what's in it.
It is. Yay!
Oh.
Yay!
Woohoo! I need to order a copy.
I got my copy
Red
of Rib.
Magazine. You know what? I love this, the way it looks. It's not a full size, like 8.5 by 11.
And I always thought it was a magazine.
It's a book.
Guys.
It's a book.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a book because it is a book. And Chelsea's in there from Legacy.
Chelsea's in there right there.
And her husband, who also knits.
That's so cute.
I told Vaughn that, and he still doesn't want to learn.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love those.
These are just
So, you know what? The cool thing about this is these patterns could work for women. See, her husband's knitting in that picture. Right there. That's her husband. So cool.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yay.
It smells manly.
Wow. No, it doesn't. What? It does. Look at those pheromones. No, it smells like paper. Just paper.
All right.
Okay,
yay, I got my copy of Rib.
Yay! Although I will say, when I heard it was called Rib Magazine...
It made me think of condoms.
I thought of condoms! Why would they... I think it's Eric from Sticks and Twine podcast is one of the people behind that book. Mm-hmm. And I think we're just sick-minded people because I don't think people think
my mind lives in the gutter. I know I'm sick-minded.
Yeah. I don't know where it came
from. Your turn. Oh, look at how cute. I like that.
You know what this is? It's a packaging label. It's an airport label from the post office. I was a postal worker. I used to put these on packages. It tells where it's supposed to go. Like what airport. See, Phoenix.
Other things that you don't know the acronyms for?
SHRDU. I don't know what all that means.
Okay.
I know FX means fracture in the medical community. Okay, this one I ordered from, and I don't know if I say it right. I call it Hout Knit.
I call it Hot Knit.
Hot Knit, Hout Knit, Hoat Knit. Some people I've heard say Hoat Knit. Yeah. She's a very well-known yarn dyer, and I made my very, very first socks from my very, very first skein of indie dyed yarn out of her yarn. It was the first one I ever ordered. I need new scissors. And her name's Shelly.
Oh my god.
My bright color love. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna open it. Oh my god.
Look at that.
Is that a cashmere?
I don't remember what it is. I think it's 100% superwash merino. Oh, I don't think I've ever owned 100% superwash merino. Yeah, and the name of it is Pause to Ponder. Pause to Ponder. Pause to Ponder. Pause. Is it old yet?
It's old.
It's old. Okay. Your turn. I know. It's so I don't know what I think I might incorporate that into a shawl with some more earthy tones.
I think that'd be
to give it pretty. Because Stephen West says you gotta find a color pop.
Well, if Stephen West says it, then we have to do.
And he also says put on a crop top. That video.
Oh my god, I died.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Thanks, Shelly. This is beautiful. You do great work. I love her technique of how she blends the tonal colors together like that. And okay, go ahead.
All right.
I know you're dying over there.
I am. This one is from Michelle's Assortment.
Michelle's Assortment?
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of the shop?
I guess. Let me look. Oh, I got another coupon.
Coupons are good.
I like them. Let me make sure. From Michelle's Assortment on Etsy. So
looks like it could be something stitch markery. That's my guess. That's my guess.
On Ravelry, she is Crafty Flutterby. That's adorable.
That is a cute name.
I like that. So here is her card.
I lean forward.
People are so legit. I'm like, what? I want to see.
I want to see it.
So there's all of her awesome details, and they are stitch markers. Obviously.
And she wrapped them in bright green tissue paper with a sticker.
I had to get into it. No, it's not stitch markers. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh,
will I be excited?
I got a Deathly Hallows shawl pin.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Did she make it?
Yeah. Oh, handcrafted using enameled copper wire and metal charm.
I need to get some shawl pins.
Yeah, you do. I almost got you one, but then I decided not to get you one.
Well, that says it all right there.
Yep.
You don't put it just on your shawl.
I do right now.
You're supposed to,
I do right now, Mom. I've been really looking forward to this. I'm so excited.
You're such an excited, nerdy one.
I'm so excited, guys. It's so Deathly Hallows.
That is beautiful, though.
She has so many good things on there. I had like 8 things in my cart. Yeah, I had like 8 things in my cart, and I just could not decide.
Can you leave me that card so that I can put it in the notes?
Yes, ma'am.
Spiraled pin with charm. For shawls, cows, scarves, cardigans, hair. Can I borrow it?
Like what, right here?
Okay. That's what I would do.
No.
My hair would laugh at it. My hair's so thick.
Your hair laughs at
my
things.
hair would be like, you really think you're gonna stay in my hair? That's really awesome, though.
I bought it for my shawl, though.
I like it.
But I really like it. Yeah,
but when you're not wearing a shawl, you can wear it in your hair.
I know. I'm excited.
That's really cool.
I was so excited to get that because I'm like,
Michelle.
Something cool.
Is her name Michelle?
I hope so. Because
well, that doesn't mean anything.
I know. We've learned that.
Yeah, we have. We can't make
It's
assumptions.
It's like Michelle. It's like my name is like
Sally.
Sorry.
So Sally.
I'm so excited. Thank you. And
Okay.
I got another thingy. Where'd my arm go?
Your what? Well, here's her card.
No, not that.
The paper.
Move my paper.
That's mine.
Where's mine?
Back off.
Okay, where's mine?
Hands off.
Yours is in your thing. This is mine.
That's from Shelly. Open it and read it and make sure.
No.
Is it in your hand?
No. I'll find it. I got another coupon though. I'm gonna put those messed up.
Okay, I'm gonna open my next one. I did a swap with Boga from Knitting in France. And I have been dying because I got this like right after our last podcast.
Oh my gosh, right?
And okay, this is called Playful. Look how
I love
pretty,
that. That's
variegated.
so your colors.
I'm not super pastel-y.
Well, yeah, but when you're
I like pinks.
I love that. But I mean, it's Easter. You caught the bug.
And then purpley plummies that can be incorporated so well into a shawl. And it is 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon.
I would not have the patience to write that much on labels.
I know. I'm impressed. She has a cool sticker that has her name on it, but then she writes everything. I did do that for a minute.
Yeah.
When I first started doing yarn, and then I'm like, screw that. I'm not doing that anymore. I mean, that's... Oh. Okay, Boga, this was not the agreement.
Oh.
This was not the agreement. I just sent her yarn.
Well, you're very mean.
I should have thrown like something in there, like a pixie stick or a honey straw or something. Boga, she sent me
I bet you feel like crap now, huh?
a wild assortment.
Oh my god. I got something! Thank you!
She sent Trysten your baggie. See, because it wasn't a Ziploc. I'm sorry that she chose not to use Ziploc baggies and that your bag broke open in travel.
Are you validating yourself right now? A little bit?
I try to.
I use these bags too, and they're beautiful.
Okay, I don't know what they are. I didn't look that closely. You look at yours. And these ones are for me. Oh, okay. She sent us some stitch markers, but I have to open them because I've never seen any that look like this before, you guys.
They're croissants.
She lives in
so
France.
excited. Look at the little croissant.
She lives in France, and mine
These are
are
so cute.
little red seashells. I got some little red seashells. Oh my gosh. Did you get it?
Yeah.
I got a purple one. And what's the other thing?
Beautiful.
I got a little faceless doll. But there's a secret message that the doll's holding. Let's see what it says. Pause and ponder. It says, my gosh, Boga, could you have put it on a smaller piece of paper? Just kidding. Needle stopper point protector. How?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Of course she would send you a note because you wouldn't know what to do with that.
Look at it. You fold it in half and stick it on the end of your needle. I've never seen one like that.
Beautiful. If you
Okay.
hand painted these, I'm gonna be really impressed.
I'm gonna be way impressed. Okay, we are
These
like,
are
I can't even
beautiful.
believe it. And then podcast prizes.
Woo!
Woohoo! So this is an assortment of just a whole bunch of different kinds.
There's a Hello Kitty stitch.
There's a
thingy.
Hello Kitty stitch marker.
Oh, that's the thingy.
It's a cat. Oh, it's that
stopper.
new little stopper and some pears. Whole
Apples.
bunch. So she put a few business cards, so I'm assuming that's a few prizes. So we'll have to do a drawing. I'll put this aside and we'll have to figure out a drawing maybe on the next podcast. We'll announce one. Thanks, Boga. You are so
these.
wonderful. This
Thank
is beautiful.
you. I love
Little
this.
added surprise. I know.
Food.
I added surprise. I am so happy. And your little baggie, look, they're just cute little baggies, even though they did break open. I can't talk too badly about them. Because if I had some, if I knew where to buy them, I probably would. Because that's how
you know where to buy them.
I'm just trying to make myself feel better by putting down everybody else's bags. Because that's what we do, right?
That's not what we do.
I gotta stop that.
I just cut off who this was from.
Nice going.
I know. So this is from Helen Verratio.
Okay.
Verratio.
Okay.
I need to pull up the shop.
I have a bag graveyard down here.
I'm not sure which one of these. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Things are out of control over here.
Let me pull it up because I ordered a lot of stitch markers. And so I'm not exactly sure which ones these are just yet.
Hurry, because I have a surprise package and I don't know what's in it.
Oh, me neither. Me too.
You what?
I have one too.
Okay, let's do it. Let's hurry.
Okay, so.
Did you just do a snap?
Well, yeah, I was quoting a show.
Was it Clueless?
Ote.
What's it from?
Oh crap! Y'all are saying it right now. I can hear it.
I'm not, because I have no idea.
It's Mary-Kate and Ashley from Full House.
Oh, okay.
Ote. Oh, it comes in a bag. I don't know what this is. But there's a bag.
It is a Ziploc bag. I'm just gonna say that.
Well,
just saying.
But here, hey, look here.
What are you trying to do with it? Caress.
It makes noise too. Yeah.
Okay. Enough. Would you like to share?
Okay, so these are from Little Shop of Clays.
Okay.
And she sent me earrings with it. I'm excited.
What?
She sent me little earrings.
Little bead earrings.
Cute. Those are so cute. Okay, so I've been like drooling over these forever.
Are they Harry Potter?
No.
Okay.
And I don't know how to get into this. 15% rule applies across the board.
It's Trysten truth. Yeah, just get those little clippings all over the floor.
You're welcome.
You know.
It's not my house. I'm okay.
I did buy a new vacuum though.
Oh my god, she like triple layered it.
Well, they didn't.
I want to get in it.
Them to be safe.
Eventually.
Well, looks like are they like a porcelain?
Probably.
They're probably breakable, so it's probably good that she. Oh my gosh, is it Sushi?
It's Sushi.
Sushi stitch markers.
Here's
one.
Oh
my gosh.
Here's one. I've been looking at these forever.
I want to look at them.
They're so cute.
Oh,
there's another one.
Adorable.
I need to probably come over here.
This is my favorite.
Put it up.
A lobster tail. Oh my goodness, that's funny. How adorable. And these are nice and light if you're working with fingering weight.
I've been looking at a lot. I think I have some of her other stuff too.
I have some that I love, but they're really heavy, and so I don't use them as often as I would love to. Cute. That's caviar-ish.
Caviar on it.
And
then what's wasabi?
Wasabi.
And so I was gonna let you not pick the lobster tail, but I have some other ones.
What is the point? That is not cool.
This one has lobster with it.
Pick anything but the lobster tail.
Pick anything but the lobster tail.
I want the one with the caviar.
Yeah, these are all
cute.
This one has the rice roll with a little bit of
cute.
egg.
These are so cute. I wonder if she makes
I'm so excited. Or a salmon. I don't know, but I love them. I've been waiting really impatiently.
Thank you for giving me one.
So, Little Shop of Clays on Etsy.
Cool.
Go check her out. It is a little hard because I was waiting a little while for them because I believe she's overseas. But if you can meet, these are worth being patient over. I'm really excited about them.
They're so cute. They're so detailed. I can't even believe how detailed
it's ridiculous. So I'm super excited about this.
Yay!
Do you have anything else?
I have one more.
Okay.
This is a surprise package, and she even wrote, I wonder what's in this on the back. This is from Haley Overseth. She's the one I'm doing the test knit for with the Lucky Shawl. Haley, and I had to control myself all week because I wanted to email her and be like, I got your package, but I just didn't want to say anything until today. So, let's open it. I'm so excited to see what's in here.
Nice.
I really have no idea. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
And
so much trash on the floor.
People are so nice. I just can't even believe how generous.
I know.
Haley, you did not have to do this. I got a free pattern by doing test knitting. She didn't have to give me anything. Let's see. Let's see, Haley.
You can get into the bag.
My dollar store scissors.
You're gonna get like a bunch of scissors as presents. And you're like, oh.
I have some nice ones. Much. I just don't like to use them on
I want to get
plastic.
The ones with like the storks on the end. They're big and cute.
There's 2 of them.
Huh.
Okay, there's a card. Christy and Trysten. Your handwriting's beautiful.
I like it. You see mine.
Stop that. You stop that. And a beautiful card. Oh, so sweet. And a little sweet message. You are so sweet. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to see. I love test knitting. She's saying she felt special that I would test knit. I feel special that you let me because I'm not I'm not an advanced knitter. She said, I know you like sheep, Christy. And Trysten,
I think this one's for me.
Is it the blue one?
Yeah.
Oh, and she also has a coupon code for her Etsy shop.
Oh, yay.
Hales Be Handmade. Use the code yarncafe15 to get 15% off anything in her shop. She'll keep it active through May 31st. Wow. So you guys have a lot of time. 15% is a good discount.
Yeah, that's really
great.
So
go check it out. Oh my gosh, Haley.
That'll be good for her pattern when she releases it too.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's open it.
Do you see how beautifully that look? She
Stop
put like
it.
cute.
That's enough of that. That's enough of that.
Sure? You sure?
Oh. More cute, adorable stitch markers.
Oh, I'm so excited. I keep losing mine, so I'm glad that we have new ones.
She got me. It's a little sheep, and then she made, I'm assuming you made these, Haley, little beaded. I've never tried these kind of stitch markers. And a little pot of gold, and some more stitch markers, and a little clover for her My Lucky Shop.
Look!
Now, she put a note in there that says, technically that's an Easter egg, but I don't know what that means. It's one of them.
It's for my speckled dragon eggs.
Oh.
I read further in the thing.
Oh.
How cute that is. I love that.
Thanks, Haley. You did not have to do that, but I'm glad you did.
Thank you. I love them.
I'm not going to say
I've actually never had these kind of stitch markers before.
I haven't either.
So I'm really excited because they look very snag-free, very easy. Like, I'm excited about these.
Nice and big for the bigger needles. Thanks, Haley. You were so kind.
I'm going to go check out her shop.
Yeah.
I wonder if she has some
I did check
there.
out her shop. If she
good for you. I wonder if she... And look, because of Little Shop of Clays, I have a bag to put all my stitch markers in.
That is the coolest little bag, too.
I'm excited.
Okay, I covered up our agenda.
Well, I still have a package.
Why don't you finish by opening a package? Then we'll move on.
Okay. So this is from Meg at Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. And
I just started watching her podcast.
I love her.
And her personality is... She's our people.
Yeah, she's awesome.
So if you guys haven't checked out Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, check out Meg. She's so down to earth, and
I really like her.
I really enjoy watching her. We could hang with her. We'll have to hang with her at Rhinebeck.
I only ordered one skein, Meg. What are you doing?
That feels like a big skein of yarn. Let's look at it.
Let's look at it.
Are you sure you didn't order 2?
She adores our podcast.
Oh.
We adore yours. I love
yours.
watching yours, actually.
I
was binge watching it a little bit this week, actually.
I was too.
Yeah?
Yeah. I struggle with the high fives. Don't try to do that, because I struggle. I get anxious.
So... Oh my god. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, that's her new one. Okay, so... I love her sparkle and her yarn so much.
She's very much a Harry Potter fan, too.
I am. And this is Newt Scamander from
I saw her
the new
that
one. Yeah. So this is the new Harry Potter movie with the
beasts.
Magical beasts and where to find them. And I just love this so much.
That looks like a night sky.
Yeah, kind of
like space.
Well, our Utah sunsets. Why are you taking my skein
Because it was crooked. It was crooked. I'm fixing it. I'm helping. I'm not... It was like that when I started.
And she sent me some apricot tea.
I've never tried apricot.
I haven't either, but I have a bunch of fruit that I just got because every Thursday, you get a student discount at Sprouts, which is basically like our
Good
Earth in Utah County. And so every Thursday I get 20% off, and so I go and buy all my fruit there. And so I'm gonna pair it with this and put some fruit in it and like see how it goes. I'm really excited. I know it's so soft, right? Okay.
It's so squishy. Okay. I like it. And so sparkly. Look at the
You didn't have to send me this, Meg, but I
Is this the one you ordered?
Yeah, this is the one I ordered. This is the one I did not order. This is her new colorway Nifflers, also from the movie.
Do you know what I'm seeing in that?
What?
A fade. I'm seeing a... Why would you sigh like that? You guys need to be encouraging to Trysten because she is like not...
I'm so overwhelmed.
She doesn't think she can do it.
I don't. I love this.
You can do it. It's not.
This is such... I'm talking about the yarn now, Mother.
I'm just still... I'm not over your sigh.
I'm sorry if
your inappropriate sigh.
I didn't...
But look, think of... Okay, you guys have done the fade. Look, it has green. It has an olive color, like a darker green, brown, and a blackish. Think of the possibilities for fade into a green, into a gold. Just saying. It's
I love it. I'm going to have to send her something when my yarn comes in.
Even Meg, I want you to listen. Are you listening, Meg? I have been watching your podcast. You're taking way too long, too much brain power picking out your fade colors. Just... How long did it take me?
Back off.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have a fight right here.
Throw down.
We're going to throw down with Meg's yarn. Just pick some. If you overthink it, you're just going to you'll never do it. You just have to put some together and just go 7 colors. Okay, let's move these around. No, I don't like that one.
I don't have any yarn. I'm sold out.
I have yarn. Don't you have a stash? Fade.
You made me spit.
Look at the fade. This could totally fade. Look at those.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be made into a shawl. I just don't know if it's going to be my fade.
Okay, just saying.
But yeah, so these are gorgeous yarns.
Beautiful, man.
You guys need to go check them out. And they're both on the sparkle because I think she knows how much I love sparkle. Like even this one.
Which is still surprising to me.
I know, because glitter is herpes. But sparkle won't get on me. But I don't know. Pretty. I love it. I'm knitting with one of her other ones right now too, which is also a sparkle base. And
it's the blue, the twilight looking one.
The Galaxy?
Yeah, that one.
I love it. I recreated it to a point so I could do more with it.
What's her
But I'm just going to have to get more of hers anyways because she's amazing. Her shop on Etsy is Bad Wolf Girl Studios.
Bad Wolf Girl
Studios. Mm-hmm. So it's very Dr. Whovian. And that's why we are kindred spirits. 10th Doctor all the way. But so check her out on Instagram. She is Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. And that is also her podcast. So go check her out. She's a lot of fun, really entertaining.
What's her store? Bad Wolf
Girl Studios.
I think I did go on there.
Yeah,
I don't know that she had a ton.
She is starting to look at she is very movie inspired and TV show nerdy thing inspired yarn, and she's making a few for the new Beauty and the Beast.
Yes,
which I also have my eye on.
Yes, okay, I'm pulling her up. Just hang tight. Bad Wolf Girl
Studios. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send her some yarn.
I just want to see if you've got anything in your shop right now. How come I couldn't find you?
She only had a couple. Because I think she does made to order, but what she has is gorgeous.
Oh, she's got some stuff.
Your screen is so tinted.
Sock yarn. She's got 2.
So I don't know if this one is. Wait, is this a DK?
She must just be selling a ton because she's about sold out.
Because I haven't seen this in her shop just yet, so I don't know when it will be available, but. Maybe just message her a ton and just be like, hey, Meg.
Get on it, Meg. Get on it.
So I love these. And
they're so pretty.
You, because these are totally my colors.
I love them.
I'm usually not a pink and bright or anything. That's why I'm so surprised I like the Galaxy so much. But these are mine. These are my colors.
That's your.
Thank you. I love them. Okay, now we can go to the next segment.
What is the next segment?
I don't know. You covered all the crap.
I know what it is. Well, I did my drawing last podcast for the guest dyer, which I decided will be the last time I'm going to do the guest dyeing. As much as I've loved getting the colors, this one, and it just seems like everybody comes up with colors that I would never put together. Not because I think they're ugly, but just because I'm color impaired. Like I don't see things like that. But this new one, she named it after her daughter, one of her daughters.
Aww.
So it's going to be named Jamie. It's going to go on sale on Monday morning at 8 a.m. I hope I can get it on. I hope I'm not driving to work at 8 and forget. So if you don't see it on at 8 a.m., you can email me and go, "What's up, my sister? You got to get this on." Okay, this is the yarn. Pay attention. I'm doing something.
I really love these colors.
Okay, this is teal. It looks blue on the screen, but it's more of a greenish. It's a teal. Yeah. She wanted burgundy, black, and teal. So the black, I love it when this kind of stuff happens. The black kind of mixed with the burgundy so that it went really, really tonal. So you can see the dark spots of the dark black. I love that. And then
that would be good in a fade.
The teal, it would. This would be good.
I might just have to buy some of that from you today.
And a teal. And so...
before you sell out.
It's not for sale yet.
Okay, fine.
But I might make an exception.
You know you won't.
So I am going to put this in the shop on Monday. Limited quantities.
What time?
8 a.m. Mountain Time. And it's on 75/25 superwash merino and nylon. The colorway is Jamie. It's burgundy, black, and teal.
I love it.
And I hope she likes it because...
look how good it would look with
actually,
black.
I emailed her this morning and she did like it. Oh, wait. Did she email me back yet? This was Barb, who is so nut on Ravelry.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she's so nut on Ravelry.
I love her.
So, there it is. I actually love this.
I don't know how to pin things. I'm going to put this aside for right now.
Obviously.
Back off, mother.
Obviously. Have you guys watched Superstar? Okay, that's one of my favorite movies.
I'm so glad that that's a culture in our family.
Your mom named you after bottled water. Okay. I could quote that movie all day long.
I know, right? I think it's because we all memorized it. It was such a more inappropriate movie, but you let us watch it as kids.
It was like Saturday Night Live stuff, so there wasn't any nudity.
Well, back then too, I don't know. Back in my day.
So we have a new name for one of our segments. So instead of calling them works in progress, we're gonna say
still sipping.
We're still sipping on some things. So what are you still sipping on?
I was gonna sip on my
sip on your tea, and I'll show one of the things I'm sipping on. Okay. So I'm still sipping on my Hohi Locatelli Something in the Air Infinity scarf, and I love it. I love it. It's just, I did it in a navy blue. Oh my gosh, when it's blocked.
I love that. That's gonna be so gorgeous, and that's gonna be a cowl.
Beautiful. It's an infinity scarf. Oh, I love that. Something in the Air by Hohi Locatelli. I'm making it on my Hayas in a size 6, and I think this is my 24-inch thingies. That's the official name. Mm-hmm. On my sock base, my fluffy sock base in a navy tonal from my shop, which I just made more of last night.
I love that.
I love this knit. It's a 12-row repeat, and I won't lie, I'm not an advanced knitter, and so I took it apart a couple times because I didn't understand all of... I love that you can do so many different things with a lace pattern, but I overlook things. Like if it says knit through the back loop on this side but not on this side, I don't see that sometimes until like row 27, and I'm like taking it apart because it does make a difference on how your pattern looks when you do different things like that, and there's a lot of that in this. So it's a little more advanced. It's almost it's at my level. It's pushing me and I'm learning, which is a great thing. Okay. Next thing that you're sipping on.
Oh. So, I am...
You're still got the sock bug.
I do.
And those are so cute.
I know. I'm working on... This is also yarn. This is my Galaxy yarn from Bad Wolf Girl Studios. And I love it. And I've been talking about like doing a tighter fitting sock. And I really, really, really love how this one's working out. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Okay.
Because the foot part is tighter than the cuff. And the cuff is like...
Well, don't you cast it on with like a 3 sizes bigger?
Well, no, I cast it on right here.
With a 3.
And then I did that. I was in a 3. It was a 1. I was wrong. So I did that with a 1 and then went down to double zeros the next one. And then, but this entire cuff is loose. But this part is not. And so I'm wondering, but
did you lose some stitches like when you did your gusset? You didn't like decrease? Or... I wonder, is it a twisted rib?
All of it is.
It might be because it's a twisted rib.
That makes it tighter.
I don't know if it does.
It's supposed to make it tighter. I don't know.
We'll have to check into that.
So I did it like that, really and so I'm working on doing it opposite.
Are you making up your own pattern here?
Yeah. So this is my own pattern. Again, sorry.
I was looking at that.
I know you were. But so I'm doing opposite. So I'm going to be doing pink toes and heels. And so if you want the pattern, I don't even know what heel I do.
Afterthought heel.
Well, afterthought heel, but I don't know what the heel part is.
Did you just make it up?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
I don't know how I do these things. So you do a random heel on it, whatever one you want. But what I did is I cast on 60 on size 1.
Okay, wait, pause. And ponder. Okay, wait, pause. What size needle do you use for the ribbing and what size do you use for this?
Same.
Same size? That's why it's bigger.
Okay.
You use a smaller, usually 1 to 2 sizes smaller for your
What is less than a double zero?
Knit tighter. Could you just knit a little tighter?
To make you feel better? Okay.
Just knit tighter on this part.
Okay.
I don't know. You knit so loose.
I don't. I don't.
Most people use a size 1 to 2 on their socks.
Not everyone.
Most people. I have taken surveys.
You have.
No.
You've gone out and like to the population.
With a clipboard.
But it's so cute. I love it.
Oh, this tea is so good, by the way.
I know. I really love it.
Gosh,
so
I love
this is how I'm going to show socks from now on. So if you want to make it...
Kitchener stitch on the end?
I don't know. I don't know what a Kitchener stitch is.
How did you do your toe and closing? Or did
you do Can I tell you my pattern?
I'm sorry. I haven't seen it yet. I'm curious now.
So you cast on 60. And I did a Trysten.
She did a Trysten stitch.
No, I did a twisted rib stitch throughout just knit 1, purl 1 for about 20 rows. And then I did knit 4, purl 1 for basically the rest of the sock. When I get to the end, I like knit 2 rows normally, and then I'll start doing a slip stitch decrease on the ends of every other row and just have it going that way. And then when I get to the end, I have 12 stitches on each side, and I flip it inside out, and I move the yarn inside and cast off on the inside.
Cast off how?
I do a 3 bind off.
Oh, a 3 needle bind off.
Yes, 3 needle bind off.
Because a lot of people use the Kitchener stitch, which is similar but different.
Okay, so I use the 3 needle bind off,
That's cool.
And then I flip it back out. I don't know if people flip it. I tried doing it my first one, like, just normal, and I didn't like it, because this one creates a cute little seam.
Yep, it looks like a Kitchener. I love it.
Yeah. So,
you know what else looks cool? If you did a pattern and had that on the outside.
I know.
That would be cool, too. You could do so much. There's so many. I'm not a pattern writer, but I want to be. I'm a wannabe.
So I'm gonna start reading patterns. I'm gonna do a few sock patterns. So if you guys have any suggestions, I want to do your Mercury socks and the Hermione's Everyday socks.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys have any other ideas as like I know the Vanilla Latte socks, which
Beyond
is
Vanilla
awesome.
Socks by Mina Phillip.
Yeah. So if you guys have suggestions, please comment, because I would love to actually follow some patterns instead of just pulling it out of my ass.
Do you have some fears related to reading patterns?
No.
Okay. Are you lying?
Yeah.
I thought so.
There's the therapist in
you. You can't lie to me.
No, I like following patterns. I just get bored of following patterns. Because I just want to... I'm like, oh, I got this. I'm not looking anymore.
I know I
like the Raina shawl. I'm the exact same way. I'm making my second one, and it looks completely different.
I might be beating a dead sheep here. See what I did? See what I did there? Do you see what I did there? But I'm about to show a project that I think you would like. Mm-hmm. And I think the reason that the Find Your Fade has become so popular, I'm an analyzer. Trying to analyze I'm an analyzer. Trying to figure out what it is about this Find Your Fade that is so appealing to everybody. Mm-hmm. Because I have watched so many podcasts of people that have made them. And you know what I hear? I loved knitting this. I don't know if I'll ever actually wear it because it's like 8 feet long when it's done. But I want to knit another one. Mm. And I think the reason is because the pattern does change up. You don't, it's not the whole thing, same thing the whole way up. Yeah. But also it's that curiosity factor of when you fade in your second and third colors and what it's going to look like. And like you're rushing to get to that next color. Just because you want, that's why it's not boring because you're changing colors anyway. Have I said enough about that? Let's see. Should we look at it? And I want to say, I would have been a lot further along. But as I've said before, are you in? This is my rainbow sheet pattern
from Give Me a Crown.
Give Me a Crown. Did I talk about my other knitting bag? Did I show? This one is my Ply Design Studio that my Hohi lives in.
Okay. Mine was my...
What was yours? Where is it? That one was by Lost and Fawn.
I call it my spirit animal bag.
So cute with the little foxes on it. Got a hair on it too. She put a picture up this morning of her little baby Harrison on Instagram.
Oh, really?
He's a twin. They're so adorable. So cute.
All right, let's see your fade.
Okay, my fade. I'm on my 4th color. I'm on color D. I would have been further. And I had to email Debbie of Periscoping Sisters because I know hers was done. And I said, what does the pattern mean when it says this? Because there's a part of the pattern where it stops going like this and it starts going like this so that it goes to a point here. Mm-hmm. And mine wasn't doing that. And I was like, what does it mean by this? Because I think I did it wrong. And sure enough, I did it wrong. So I'm frogging it. I'm pulling it. I'm just knitting backwards. That's the best skill to learn. If you don't know how to unknit a stitch, learn. It's, I mean, if it's, and I'm taking apart like 15 to 20 rows of lace. But
that's so sad.
It's going to take me probably 3 to 4 hours to take it apart. But do you know how many hours I have into this? I would not take it apart and start over. No. So this is the color I'm currently on. This is Marche. And then my Sparkle Sweater Weather. Then my Donna. And my Just Speckles Pumpkin. And it's already, when it's blocked, it's probably close to 3 to 4 feet. Probably 4 feet already. And I love it. And my next color I'm doing is Cashmere. And it's my, the Goose is Getting Fat. And then I'll go into a Duckling Gold colorway and then my Calgary after that. It'll end with navy blue.
You're going to use
I love
Duckling?
I'm going to use Duckling. Not Dickling. Duckling.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, I accidentally listed some yarn on Etsy. And instead of writing Duckling, I wrote Dickling. And somebody bought it. And I didn't realize that I had put that.
At least it was yellow and not tan.
And I made the executive decision to not say anything about it. I didn't email the person. I just thought, I'm just not going to draw attention to the fact that the word dick was on my yarn.
I think you should do a family member fade.
A family member fade? That would be really pretty because I have like greens. Mm-hmm. And you know what's funny is because I'm on board with these people. This is going to be a huge shawl. Yeah. And it may be too big for me, but for some reason I want to make it again. But I want to make it, maybe I'll make a smaller version.
Maybe Debbie's version.
I think somebody on Ravelry actually did alter the pattern and made it a smaller version and posted what the alterations were so that it wouldn't be as long.
Oh, nice.
And I know Debbie's isn't as long either, but she did all kinds of fancy schmancy math to
figure She's an engineer.
Out.
She's brilliant.
What's your next?
Okay. So my next one comes from my April 9 Designs bag on Etsy. And seriously, guys, this might be my favorite bag right now. Just right now, though. I know Give Me a Crown is also one of my favorites, but it has a little thing in the inside, and it's just really thick, and I like it. It makes me feel secure. So right now I'm working on a... Oh, God, I'm not at the end. That's so embarrassing. I'm not at the end of a row. How dare I?
I can't even believe that.
I know. Do you need to leave the room?
Seriously.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have to cut this part out. For sure.
So right now I'm working on my second Raina shawl.
This is so cold and it's so good.
I know.
Oh, I love those colors
together.
I
love them too. I love the blue. The blue is actually a little bit more brilliant in real life.
It's a navy, but it's kind of like a gunmetal navy, I think.
It's like my eyes.
No, your eyes aren't that color.
I can dream.
That would be evil. She would look like an evil.
It's beautiful. And yes. I love the pattern, but again, I'm not following the pattern.
You aren't? You altered it?
No, I know how to do this part and this part, and I just keep altering it. And because it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be all one color, but I don't like that. I like kind of the chevron-y feel to things.
You could totally do that fade with that one. Just putting that out there.
No. So I love it. It's one of my favorite. I'm using DK in Barocco yarn. I'm not exactly sure the actual... Wow, there is hair everywhere on this.
Mm-hmm.
The fun part of having 3 dogs. And I'm shedding. But so Barocco yarn, I'm not exactly sure the colorways, but I'm in love with this copper. This is my last color. One too. But it just looks so good
like
with
a tobacco color.
So I just love the Raina shawl. And one of my alumni girls that used to be at the program, she's working on her first Raina shawl with my yarn.
Oh,
she's using my Retro Vibes colorway.
That's cool.
I'm excited. So if you're new at knitting or impatient and don't want to read patterns, this is the pattern for you. And it's by Noora.
Noora.
Laviola.
Laboila. La voila.
Voila.
Because voila is spelled voila. So.
And so I love it. And I'm almost done. I was hoping I'd be done by today, but then I went to Denny's until 2 a.m. So
there you have it. Okay, I have one more to show, I think, because I only have to show. One more is living in my awesome...
Give me a crown bag.
No, this is quilt knit craft.
Yeah, that's right.
Why does that not sound familiar? I was going to call it something else. I love this bag. It's a big farm animal bag.
I love the pigs.
Okay, I put this on pause because I came to a spot in it where I had to use a German short row. Well, thanks to Haley of Hales Bee Handmade, I learned how to do a German short row. And why are there little guys hanging off here? What's going on here?
Those are cute little end stoppers.
I know, but what was I doing? Oh, because I have part of it on holders because I have to pick up stitches and use new needles. But now that I know how to do a German short row, I can go back to my awesome threshold sweater that I'm making, and I want to make a bunch of sweaters. I've made 3 of them, and to me, sweaters, except for that one from Knit Picks that I don't know who the designer was, nothing against her, it was all me. What the hell happened in this bag?
I don't know.
What happened?
But that can be going, because every 3 months we were talking about maybe having a sweater done for Rhinebeck.
Tristan was talking about it.
Yeah, I was. And that could go with it.
Wait, could we start with the sweater that you haven't finished yet?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Back off.
That was me being a smart ass.
That was being passive.
Passive aggressive?
Whew.
Wow, did you feel that?
Right there. Oh my god.
Ooh,
it was cold earlier. I'm
not anymore.
But yeah, I was going to start with that sweater, so thank you. I also want some cardigans though. Because I'm a cardigan person.
There's some cute cardigans. Is it the featherweight? No, is it called the featherweight sweater?
Yeah, the featherweight cardigan.
Yeah, that I saw Chelsea's, and I think Kristen from Yarngasm also made one.
Mm-hmm.
I think, but I know Chelsea made one, and hers is so cute. Her colors she picked they're so awesome.
Yeah, I was binge watching them a lot this week too.
They're sweet.
I like them.
Do you think we would scare them if we hung out with them because they're so sweet?
Probably.
They're sweet. They're sassy though. They have some sassiness, especially Sue.
I know.
Sue, the mother.
That's what makes me so
sassy.
Happy.
But I think we'd have some fun.
I think so.
There's all these podcasters that I don't know what happened here. Podcasters there are some really fun ones. I am so excited for Amy to come this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I just the problem I have is they live too far away.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that.
We need more Utah people in our life.
Well, there was some talk of, I got an email, or somebody put out an email to a bunch of Utah people saying, if you're in Utah and you're a podcaster, would you want to meet up and do like a knit night in Salt Lake? And I said, yes,
I would
please.
love to, but I wasn't invited.
Maybe she didn't know you. She and I have talked before.
Oh, okay.
She and I are friends. Quit trying to take my friends.
I'm sorry. I'm a friend stealer.
Let my friends be
Ask Ashley. I did all the time in high school, apparently.
I know you did. Okay, those are all of my things I'm still sipping on. All right.
Okay.
So, we are back.
Hi.
You didn't even know we left. So, Melanie Burke's sweater, the Threshold sweater was by Melanie Burke. I think I forgot to say that. But she is on Ravelry and has some awesome patterns.
Really?
She's a great pattern designer.
I have to check her
Yeah,
out.
I bet you somebody's going to suggest her because she's really good. So.
Okay.
Is that all we have?
Yeah.
On our still sipping?
Yeah.
Okay, the next segment, real quick, we want to do is called, and I'm going to put this away because this is...
It is called Exclusive Brews. And so where everyone else talks about their exclusive things.
Their collaborations?
Yeah, collaborations.
We are going to call them our exclusive brews because usually they have exclusive yarns. And
yarn with us, or we're collaborating with specific people, so it's very exclusive. And usually you guys will be the first ones to hear about any news that we have before Instagram or anything like that. So right now what I'm going to be working on, which is really sad because I'm out of yarn, is my speckled dragon egg knit along.
Which you have yarn for that.
Which I have already... No, I don't.
Oh, no.
I don't have any more for that.
Okay.
So sorry, guys. I know I said I was going to do a shop update this next weekend, but I won't be.
Just kidding. You can put other things in it.
I know.
Did you tell them what you were going to put in it?
What?
Were you specific when you said I'm going to do a shop update and this is what's going in it, or did you just say a shop update?
A shop update.
So they don't know that you were going to put your speckled eggs in there.
I was going to try to.
You can do worsted.
I feel bad. But so I have no more yarn for that until at least the 15th is when I'll probably be able to put the order in. So I'm going to be opening up listings in my shop for pre-orders probably a few days before then. So that we can start, I can start getting head count and everything like that. But I'm super excited about the speckled dragon egg socks. The Hey Sisters podcast with Rachel and Tabby, they've been doing the test knits for them, and their socks are coming along so beautifully. And I'm so excited because I haven't knit the pattern yet.
Wait, they haven't had a podcast in a couple weeks, though.
They haven't, but they were almost done. And Rachel posted hers on Instagram. I'm not sure if Tabby did.
Okay.
But they're coming along beautifully. I'm so excited.
They're so cute. They've got little eggs on them.
Mm-hmm. And then Debbie's working on hers from Periscoping Sisters, and Amy is the one that wrote the pattern from Periscoping Sisters.
Wait, I forgot to show mine. Oh wait, that was something else.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm not making them.
Okay.
Scratch that. Yeah. Cut. Extract.
Anyways, so that'll be happening. We're going to be doing an exclusive brew with it, where we're going to be doing the cal in our Ravelry group, as well as in Periscoping Sisters, and that's going to be starting April 1st. And so the pattern for the speckled dragon egg socks is going to be going up the first week of March. And then
that's next week.
Yeah, that's next week.
Just saying, that's coming up fast.
So in 2 weeks, I'm going to be opening up order slots for pre-order for the yarn, so that we can knit that together. Because I haven't knit them yet, and I don't know what color I'm using yet.
It's almost Christmas.
I know.
Already.
I know. Okay, your turn.
Well, I have an exclusive brew with Molly Klein Design coming up. We're doing a yarn and a bag.
Oh, I love her bag.
Oh my gosh.
So much.
The bag, I'll put a picture in.
Do they know what's on it?
Sloths.
I want it.
It is adorable.
I'm going to have to set my clock.
I
want it so bad.
It's so, when you do a collaboration with someone, sometimes you're just going completely on faith. They have no idea if they're going to like the yarn I make.
Yeah.
I have no idea if I'm going to like their bags. So far, I have not been let down.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. When Molly sent me the picture last night or this morning, was it this morning? I was half asleep both times. Oh my gosh, Molly. And the coolest part is this bag is big enough for 2 to 3 cakes of yarn. Nice. So it can be like a featherweight or a shawl, that has more than one color going on. That's my biggest challenge with bags is either you get the sweater size that are that you can fit 6 skeins in, or they're barely big enough for 2 skeins.
Yeah.
And so hers is kind of in between. It can fit 2 to 3 skeins.
I'm so excited.
So here's the yarn. Molly, we need to name our yarn. We have not picked a name for it yet. So I'm leaving that up to you, Molly. It's up to you.
What about if you call it the sloth life?
It's not up to you.
The sloth life.
It's not up to you.
Like the thug life, but the sloth life?
Sounds like you're trying to say slug.
I cannot help it. I have a list.
The thug life.
And it's really hard.
The sloth life.
The sloth life.
So, Molly, pick a good name for that. And don't use sloth.
Use it.
But I'm happy with the speckles. Look at that, Kelly hide. I can kind of do what you can. Kind of. Yours are still way cooler than mine.
Yeah. Yeah,
really?
They are. No, I don't.
I'm just kidding. They are. Her speckles. Okay, I gotta show this again. Her speckles, my speckles. I'm telling you, my speckles are more like splotchy.
You just gotta get the groove down. I had to practice a ton with. Sometimes it's because less is more, and you don't know what the product's gonna look like after, so you actually speckle a lot less, and then you look at it and you're like, oh yeah.
I'm not into that.
Fine.
To me, more is more.
Okay.
More is more. If it's good, more of it is better.
We're totally gonna have time to go to that yarn store.
There's a yarn store called Blazing Needles.
I'm so excited. I haven't been there
in
yet.
Salt Lake City. Today's Saturday. I have stuff going on, and she's wanting me to go to a yarn store.
I have no yarn, so I can't die. So
She's
I want to do stuff.
The thing is we're going next week when Amy comes too.
I don't care.
Amy, she's totally neglecting your needs right now.
We can still go.
Oh, we will.
Twice.
The thing is she asked about our local yarn store, and you know what? Bless their sweet little hearts. Our local yarn store, which is down in Provo, which is closer to you. It's about the same for me.
Yeah, they just don't have any indie dye yarn in it.
They don't, and they. I mean,
I get all my DK yarn there, and I love it.
They stick with Plymouth, Cascade, and maybe some other brands, but none of the really no Brooklyn Tweed, really in style yarns. Plus, you walk in and I'm not trying to diss on them because that's one of the oldest stores in Provo.
That's one of the oldest yarn stores in the country. US.
In the country. Yeah. It's over 100 years old. I went to their 100-year celebration 5 years ago. Wow. It is and I've heard this about other yarn shops too, that you walk in and it's part trinket shop. They sell trinkets, like figurines and stuff.
But that does appeal to a certain demographic.
I think it's stereotyping knitters. They think knitters are all people that
clutter their house with trinkets.
To me, okay, I don't know what kind of trinkets, like brands or anything, but to me they look like grandma stuff. The stuff that older people, I'm a grandma, so I can say that. Great grandmas.
You can't say that yet.
I'm not a trinkety person. To me, I was going to open a yarn store once upon a time. And it was going to be like a yarn cafe. We were going to be serving coffee. I was going to have big comfy couches all over, some dining room tables for people to sit around. And there was going to be no trinkets. There just wasn't. I wanted it to be all knitting supplies and crochet and, even cross stitch. I was going to have cross stitch. I was going to find some really awesome cross stitch designers. Maybe it's like the new and the edgier types. And But, I admire people who own yarn stores because there's a lot of overhead and you can't get sick. Can't call in sick. You're, anyway. So that's coming up with Molly Klein Design. It'll be released on, what did I say?
I don't know. I'm excited.
What am I doing March 1st? What am I doing on Monday? The guest dyer. This one's going to be on March 1st. And we're going to release the kit. Molly has all the details. I stay away from the details.
So Tuesday.
I tell her how much to charge for my yarn. I leave the rest to her. I don't know how much shipping will be. I don't know if she's going to do international. I have no idea. It's going to be Monday the 1st at 4 p.m.
Monday the 1st?
No, Monday's our guest dyer. The 1st is next week sometime. It's on Tuesday. Thursday? So I think it's Thursday, 4 o'clock Pacific time. Debbie Reese's time.
Is Wednesday.
Of Periscoping Sisters.
Wednesday the 1st.
Wednesday the 1st. Are you sure that's March of this year? Okay, Wednesday the 1st, 4 p.m.
I have a calendar for last year.
Pacific time, 5 p.m. Mountain time, 6 p.m. Central time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I think those are the time zones. And if it's international, I don't know what times it'll be for all of y'all. So I think those are the 2 collabs right now. We still have our Love Along sock knit along, love along going on. And I just opened a thread a week ago for your finished objects. Mm-hmm. There will be no drawings for that one, but you can post pictures on that of any yarn that you've used. My actual love along thread for the drawings, you have to be using Yarn Cafe Creations.
Yeah, and you are doing drawings for that.
And I am doing drawings for that. I have to get with Danny from Little Bobbin. She's also got a thread for the Love Along, and that's any socks you can post on there. And Amy from Periscoping Sisters also has a thread for hers, and there'll be drawings in all 3 of those threads. I have no idea what you're going to win. It's probably going to be some of my yarn. I just don't know which ones or how we're going to do it. I need to talk to them. So we'll be talking more about that. It closes on the 28th, so it closes on Tuesday, but I don't know when the drawings are. I probably should have.
You're just bad.
I'm not good. So, where's our I'm Dying Here supposed to be?
We left it out because we didn't dye anything new.
I did.
For your one.
I did.
Oh.
Now it's time for I'm Dying Here. You didn't sound as enthusiastic as I think you should have.
I don't have anything. I'm dying here.
I'm dying here. Okay.
Okay, what do you got?
I do, because I don't think I showed my new speckle colors.
Okay.
I have a line of yarn. Gosh, this makes me look really fluffy. It's comfy.
You are fluffy.
It's comfy. See, it's...
No, you're going to make us...
Okay. I have a new line of yarn that I call Just Speckles. And so I've been doing different color speckles in monochromatic color tones. So we have Just Speckles, the greens, the pinks, the purples. So the greens are this one, which has 3 different shades of green in it. I should open it. So if you're doing like a fade and you want...
It's a good transition color.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about how I opened it. Okay, so that is the greens. I did the greens. So my other ones were the teals, the pumpkin, black. I guess there's another one. This one is... I did show this one, huh? Browns and reds. Mm-hmm. And I did the purples. And I sold out of the pinks, you guys. I have to make more of those. This is the purples. It has 3 different purples in it. And then the pinks had 3 different pinks. And then I also, you guys have seen this colorway before, but I wanted to show, I did Mermaid Party on worsted. I have it on bulky and fingering. Fingering.
And cashmere.
And cashmere. This is on the worsted. So I've got some of that in the shop. I also did Calgary on worsted. So got some of those.
That would be such a pretty hat.
This is going to be the end of my fade. It would be a cool hat, huh?
Yeah.
It's a really popular one. I wasn't sure if people were going to like this one, and they really like it.
I love it. It's so good.
Thank you. That is the worsted. Those are the worsted ones that I have. Those are all the new ones. Yeah. Cricket. Do you hear those crickets?
I do. All right. So our next segment, we don't have anything fancy for it. We just wanted to talk about the new podcast that we've been watching. Like I said, I've been binge watching a couple this week, but I have discovered a new one that I really, really like, and it's called JengaKnits, and she does watch this podcast. And her name is Kyla.
Hi, Kyla.
Hi. But I was commenting on one of her pictures, and she's like, "Love the podcast." I'm like, "Thanks."
So sweet.
But she's on like episode in her teens or something, like episode 13 or something. But I love her. She designs the most beautiful things. Like, she just designed a sweater with, like, a fisherman's sweater with all these cables in it. And I'm just like...
Who does that?
But she's going into something with the sciences, so she knows how to do math. Which is my downfall.
That's your assumption? Science? Yeah.
Well, no, she said something about, like, oh, I can do it because it's math and it's easy. I'm like...
Who is this
Dare
person?
you?
Do we like her?
I like her.
Okay, because she likes math, and usually people that like math,
we don't like
them.
No, I really
kidding.
enjoy her. So I'm watching a couple of her podcasts over the past few weeks, and she just finished a sweater, and it's gorgeous. And one thing that she does too, she recycles sweaters that she buys at like thrift stores and recycles the yarn.
Yeah, I've heard people doing that. They'll just take it apart.
Yeah, and she's in school, and I'm like, that makes so much sense. She's like, I would not be able to afford it. I had to like buy my own sweaters quantity.
Yeah, that is
a lot of sense.
I wonder if a lot of those are machine knitted.
She was holding one up that looked like it.
Machine knit. I guess it's not knitted. I see
it is knitted. Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. But yeah, I really enjoy her. I think her podcasts are awesome, and yeah, I'm just amazed with how well she can design things.
I want to be a designer. Did I say that already? I'm a wannabe.
I don't know. You said it tons to me, so I don't know.
I'm a wannabe designer. Every time I'm doing something, I'm like, these people amaze me. Like reading a pattern and going, how did you know it would make this shape? How did you know that by doing this stitch this way, it was going to give it that effect versus this way?
Yeah.
And Amy Meeks, she sent me a picture of her newest sock, which I won't talk about because I don't know what the details are. And she's like, it was so easy. It was a super easy pattern. And I'm like, it just is beautiful. The pattern that it's making, it's my favorite one so far. And she uses awesome yarn that I don't remember who did it, but it was an awesome, awesome yarn.
I thought you were being like sarcastic, like I didn't know who did it.
No, it wasn't from yours. It was somebody else, and I don't remember who it was, but yeah, it's beautiful. So designers are cool. The only really new one that I watched was Meg from Bad Wolf Girl. Sits in there.
I really like her podcast. Mm-hmm. She's very down to earth but like perky and
well, and you know what? And she just, I think we click with people that have personalities like ours.
Yeah.
I will say I did watch some other podcasts, but like I said last time, that sometimes you relate to them, sometimes you don't. And I watched a couple that I just didn't really relate to, and they were just too. They just weren't my style. It wasn't that there was anything bad about them. I just wasn't really. It didn't. I don't know. That's enough, right?
Yeah.
You get it?
I found one that I really liked, and I was looking up what her name was today, and I think she took all of her podcasts off YouTube.
Oh, no.
Because she only had, she was working on her third one, and it uploaded last night, and it's just, a single person doing it, and I really enjoy her.
And you can't find it
I can't find her. She was, I subscribed to her.
That's so strange.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed it, and then she just took it off. If any of you guys know who it is, she's like the pixie cut, and it was 3 words that had to do with knitting or crocheting. It was wool hooks and something like that. So I'm searching for her because I want to watch that again.
If we find her, I'll put it on here when I'm editing.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm always on the lookout for new podcasts. So if you're a podcaster, contact us and let us know about your podcast because I love watching new podcasts. I was watching David Dog Dare. Mm-hmm. I love it when yesterday.
I haven't watched him yet. I need to watch him.
I got 4 or 5 notifications of new podcasts. I know. That I was like,
I have to go and watch him.
Can we also not forget to talk about the coolest thing that's happened in the knitting podcast world and that I know of?
Oh my god.
Jody, Tracy.
Oh.
Should I say anything or should I? It is a big surprise that they revealed on their podcast.
They already revealed it.
They're doing a syndicated type podcast. They were asked by Craftsy to do a syndicated, I don't want to say syndicated. It's not on TV. It's on YouTube. It's on the Craftsy channel. But it's all professional. They did their makeup. They had makeup artists. They had people asking them what they wanted for food every day. I think they recorded a whole bunch of the podcasts, and then they're gonna bring them back to do another round of them. And they're showing, it's just them. It's just in a more professional setting.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jody's going to be able to drop the F-bomb as often or talk about vaginas. I don't know. Time will tell. So far, there's only a teaser on the Craftsy channel. Yeah. And it's really
cool. March 3rd, I think.
Yeah, March 3rd. And they look very professional.
Yeah.
And they were saying on their podcast that, they were all nervous. And once the people told them, just do what you do. Just talk about just do your podcast. They were they felt a lot more at ease.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, are you sure you want to let Jody do that? Just saying. Would we want that? I mean, let's think about that. Those of you that are podcasters out there.
Well, if you went out and you got flown out for like a week to do the show and then went back and then like a few months later went back out, it wouldn't be an everyday thing that would totally disrupt your schedule.
Well, it would disrupt my schedule. I mean, I know they work too. Jody makes bags. I'm a yarn dyer. You're a yarn dyer. We both work full time.
And go to school.
And you go to school. Right. And I'm a therapist. I see clients. 2. I have 2 now. But, we were thinking about that. And as I'm watching it, I'm going, are there other podcasters that could happen to down the road? Like, is this a first? I don't know how many people do it, but I was just super impressed. And I was so like, they're like role models now. That's such a thing to aspire to if that's what you want to do. I think it would be a lot of fun. I mean, it's not something that I necessarily am going to be like, that's my goal.
Yeah.
But like Jody and Tracy would be the professionals and we would be like
what not
the opposite. We'd be like the bloopers. Congratulations, Jody and Tracy. Yeah. They don't watch us, but if you do, or if somebody that knows you watches,
that's going to be so great. I'm really excited for you guys.
I think that's awesome for the whole knitting podcast world to happen. Yeah. What an honor to be recognized that way. Wow. They're awesome. And I've talked to Jody before. She's like a movie star now. I did a collaboration with her.
I know you did.
I know.
I'm still waiting to get my moment with her. But whatever.
I have an original bag. Mm-hmm. She only made like 2 of these.
That was a mess-up, wasn't it?
No, she used up the leftover yarn. Oh. And she's asked me if I wanted this one or if I wanted one that was complete. And I said, I want the original one. Are you kidding?
That one's way cool.
Yeah. I mean, and she's actually messaged me.
Didn't you talk on the phone?
No, that was Amy.
Oh.
Amy and I
Amy's
talked on the phone.
Very cool, though.
Yeah, I like Amy.
Anyways. So
I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else? I think that could be the end of the podcast finally after,
2.5 hours.
2.5 to 4 hours with like 520 pee breaks.
That's what I get for like drinking so much tea. TP.
T equals P. So, okay, well, we will sign off for now, and we're going to do a video next week. It probably won't be a full podcast.
Yeah.
We may not have it. We're probably not going to have any of our segments. It might just be
let's mess around, hang out with Amy.
It's just going to be a chat session with Amy, and maybe we can, maybe we should have people send in questions.
Yeah. Send us questions. Please.
Any questions for Amy? But then they're going to have to send them to my email. That way Amy doesn't snoop onto Ravelry and read all the questions ahead of time.
Back
and
be
prepared. So why don't you email me any questions you have for Amy Meeks. She's a pattern. Did you guys see that?
There's a ghost in here.
The light's just because I said Amy's name.
It just got brighter.
The light was like
my contacts are even freaking out for the past hour.
Okay, any questions you want us to ask Amy? We're going to do an interview with Amy Meeks next week. I'm making this up on the fly right now. And so any questions that you might have for Amy Meeks, pattern designer and well-known podcaster.
And well-known podcaster.
Send them to yarncafecreations@gmail.com and put in the subject, question for Amy.
Or something random and weird.
No, question for Amy, so that I know to read it.
Okay.
And then we will interview Amy Meeks next week sometime. Trying to figure that out because she's not staying very long. So, thanks all for watching. We really appreciate your support. We appreciate you buying our yarn and watching the podcast. Subscribing. Subscribe some more.
It makes us double subscribe, 2 times subscribe.
It makes us feel good about ourselves. It's validating.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's cool. We like it.
We feel really cool. Yeah.
It just helps us. Anyway, watch the beginning of the podcast when we talked about subscribing.
Yeah.
That'll tell you why we like it. Okay. We good?
I think we're good.
We're signing out.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Bye. The white stuff. Watch out. It's attacking you. We have no lights on us. Oh my gosh. What?
We almost just ruined the entire podcast. Way too many bags that you are not using. Oh my god, it doesn't end.
Shh, don't talk. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say.
You sure?
Nobody.
Yeah, gift knitting is one thing.
Yeah.
But request knitting is another, and I don't have any earrings on. How did you not tell me that? How did you? No wonder I look like crap.
Why do you need earrings?
I always wear earrings.
Oh my gosh.
We could do Amy Meeks.
Mm-hmm. Be bright.
Which would be brights and purples and yeah, she likes purples and bright greens.
Well, she likes purple and she also likes that mint color.
She likes the mint. She also likes. She's always talking about. She's so funny. I'll be like, Amy, what colors do you think I should do? You know, and she'll always say, do you have neons? Do you have neons? Christy, do you have neons? By chance, Christy, are there any neons in your stock?
Or if we
Could you possibly have neons?
But she also likes like.
Have you thought about doing neons? I have an idea.
What?
Could you use a neon?
Oh.
I know. And I'm like, yeah.
That's your response. I need to get more of that. I need to find out what color she gave me for that yellow and green.
Do you want some neons?
Yes.
I just ordered some more neons, Amy.
I need some neons.
So back off. Just back off. Have a seat. Grab some knitting.